Hi everyone, it's Taff. Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Here we are with our Pro Mods map and our Russian map, and we have 152,912 euros in the bank. Sorry, my voice went for a second. We've got two garages, of course, because we opened up our second depot in Dresden, and we employed another driver whose name escapes me. Let's have a look. Jana, she's based out of Dresden. Now, there's been a slight update to the Euro Truck Simulator, so it has detected that, of course, and it has put us back into a safe location. We're back at Cambridge. Goodness me, you know, we had this when we got the Go East map, when we were trying to go east. It kept putting us back to Cambridge. Anyway, we're at Cambridge. We'll have to make do. So we have an Abrams tank to Paris. We got some beverages to Plymouth, being Plymouth. We've got some yogurt to Southampton, being Southampton. Some meat to London. Well, £3 not really worth it. Ice cream to Grims. Oh, was that it? Wow. Should we try a tank to Paris then? 254 miles. Ferry distance 37 miles, 7 hours. Okay, let's try the tank. Oh goodness, right. I have rested income, 2,726. Jonas, well done, Jonas. Driver Jonas has leveled up. Fantastic. Right, I'm just resetting my seats so I get nice and comfy. Income. Jonas has brought us another 353 euros. Fantastic. Oh, getting jiffling in my seat. Right. Let's get this beast out of here. So we're back at Cambridge. There's no one else here. Not that you ever see trucks anyway, but you know what I mean. Whoops. Ran over that then. So we're actually going out of town slightly, and I can't see that away. No, okay, we'll just go for it. Seems to be some sort of hold up on the roundabout here. Let's get into this action then. Wait. Whoa. That red car just drove into the side of us. Wait. Yeah, you can tell they've really improved the AI here, haven't they? Wow. Okay. So we took a little bit of a knock there, but we didn't get pinged for it, and I don't think it did much damage to the truck. So I think we'll get away with that. Okay, we're going out to the farm, which is. I think I've got my steering wheel and my gear knob just a little bit far apart. Wow, how long has it been since I've driven this? This is feels really alien today. I don't know why. I think it's because my seat's not comfortable. Obviously something's happened there and it's all reset. And anyway, let's just slow down, then build up speed. If it feels uncomfortable, it's like anything, sports, anything at all, driving. If you're not feeling comfortable, just start slow and then just build up the pace as you get more and more comfortable with it. Here we go, that's what we'll do. Nice bit of pro tips from me there. And the brakes seem to be incredibly sharp, more so than I remember. Right. Let's try this. I don't know why a farm would have a tank, but hey. You know, farmers do buy some crazy things. Where is this said tank? There's a combine over there. Oh, it's right there. How did I miss that? Anyway. I'll tell you why, because I can't really look that way very well, because I've got the microphone right in my face, which is hampering my ability to see where I'm going. Wow, I didn't do that well at all. What is going on? Have they checked? That update must have. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll completely change the characteristics of the truck, so when Taff comes back online, he hasn't got a clue how to drive it. Well, you could argue I didn't have a clue beforehand, but that'd be cruel. That would be very cruel. There we go. 62 tons of Abrams tank. Let's see how this truck copes. Now, since we last tried to do this, we have had an upgrade. So, look at that. Just want to have a look at that. It's a beautiful tank, isn't it? And we do seem to have a bit of poke about this truck, so I don't think well, the real challenge will come when we obviously come to hilly parts, but we are going to the south coast and ferrying across to France, so we're not going to any particularly mountainous regions, which should be a benefit. The only problem I can foresee is getting on board the motorways with, you know, steep slip roads. Right, when we come to this junction, I'm just going to pause the game for a second because the pop filter is standing proud of the microphone, and that's really hampering my view, so hang on a second. Okay, we're back, and that's a lot better. I can actually see my mirrors now, which helps no end. Right, is that car coming then? I can't quite. Yeah, it was. As I headbutt the mirror. Whoa, that's close. Is that all clear? Yeah, we're going for it. We're going for it. I'm gonna have to go take both lanes because I took that far too tight. But we're around there now. Let's get back in this lane. Obviously, it's going to be the first challenge will be getting onto the M11. We'll see how we get on with that. But with this weight behind it, it's quite nice actually. It's stabilised the truck. Sometimes a heavy load is quite nice because that extra weight just pulls the truck back, and so you don't overcorrect too quickly, which is quite nice. It's not going to be a quick trip, put it that way, but we do seem to be on the flat. We do seem to be pulling it a lot better than previously, which is what you'd expect with an uprated engine and a longer chassis. Got the dual wheels on the back now, or dual axle on the back. Well, I'm still jiffling in my seat, trying to get comfy. Yeah, it's not going to be a quick trip. Look, we are pretty much going as fast as we can, and this is 31 miles an hour, which is... oh, we're not going as fast as we can, so we're in 11th. Go into 9th and see if we can... Nope, looks like it's going to be a long old day on the road. That's okay. That's what we're paid for. And it gives me plenty of time to talk about what's going on and what the plans are and everything, so that's pretty cool. Right, off to the M11 to London. London town. Let's try and keep some momentum up going around here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Come on. Don't want to change gear because we'll lose some momentum. Although we're slowly losing momentum. So that's what we're going to have to do. Try and come onto these roads a little bit quicker than usual. Just to keep momentum. Okay, we're on the M11. Oh, we can relax slightly. Let's just jiffle again for the final time. Maybe not the final time. I've got a lumbar support on this chair, and for some reason it doesn't feel comfortable today. Reset the track IR. Boom. Oh, there you go. I can see a lot better. A lot of faffing, but we're on the road at last. Hurrah. How you been then, eh? Hey, how's it going? It's been a long while since we've been cruising down the old M11. The plan is we are trying to make Russia, so we will continue to go east. We have 152 grand, so we could potentially get another truck and driver. But what I'll probably do, I'm waiting for the next big update. Should we get some fuel here? Yeah. Let's get some fuel. Start the journey off properly, and we'll see how we go. Right. I bet they'd get probably a bit worried bringing a tank into a petrol station, but never mind. So see how much we get, and probably rack up a few £100 worth here. There we go, 502 quid. Oh, okay, it's not too bad. Right, let's try not to take out the entire pump. Oh, we just got diesel, no petrol. Okay, so the update for the Steam update for Euro Truck obviously was to add achievements in and just do a few minor bug fixes here, there, and everywhere. So it's not a major code update, but as you can see, we'll start to unlock some achievements now. I got one previously just before we went online for sleeping. That was just for filling up, so they're not the most challenging of achievements in the world. There are achievements later on for, you know, unlocking the entire map, that kind of thing. Buying X number of trucks and depots. So there's plenty to keep you interested if achievements and trophies are what you yearn for. I used to actually on my Xbox 360 back in the days. I used to love 100% in a game. You know, if I'd completed the game and I, you know, may not necessarily want to replay it, but if I was quite close to getting a few achievements, and I would sit there and try and achievement whore and get some 100%. I don't know why. I actually switched my Xbox 360 on the other day for the first time in an age. Obviously, huge update patch coming in, and yeah, I got 50,000 gamer score, and I thought, wow, how many years of my life are wasted trying to gain that. But when I think about it, is when I was on like a crisis team and I was on like 24 hours call, 7 days a week. So you know, at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd be sitting on a conference call with people trying to fix stuff, and you know, every hour I've got to, you know, as long as it's going in the right direction, all I've got to do is put out comms and keep the meeting going and that kind of thing. And sometimes it wasn't even my company's issue, but we were dragged on the call anyway. So that was many a time was, you know, those games were played sitting on conference calls in the middle of the night or the early morning. Yep, that was my life for 2.5 years. Oh my God. Wouldn't want those days back. That was tough times. But hey ho. You do what you must at the time. Right, hang on, let's get out of this lane. But now, obviously, my job is a little bit more. It's a little bit more flexible. My manager is fantastic, and that gives me the opportunity to work. You know, not the hours I want, but I tend to start early and finish early, so that then I can get video recorded in and rendered and uploaded in an evening. So it's so much nicer. And I don't work on call. I don't work weekends anymore. Well, unless you count YouTube. But I do actually enjoy this. This is fantastic. So yeah. I've got lots to say today, actually. First off, let's talk about the streams. We've done a couple of live streams again of 7 Days to Die. Gone really well. Really enjoying them. Me and Michael, great response this weekend. We were actually the highest streamer for 7 Days to Die at one point, and we had about 50 viewers, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're doing it, if you do Steam, and you know, we're both very small channels. So that was really nice. We got some really positive feedback off everyone as well. I'm 53, don't ping me. No, I didn't get pinged, fantastic. So really enjoyed that. We're going to have another one this Saturday, 7 Days to Die again. We just completed day 7 and survived the first feral horde, which was quite exciting. It's our first time we've actually done that. Wasn't too bad actually, but obviously it ramps up every 7th day, so that's only going to get tougher. And we look to have maybe a couple of special guests this weekend. I think Hitman might be joining us, and also maybe another person. Who knows? It hasn't been decided yet, but yeah, looking forward to that. That's going to be great. Going to have a couple of apprentices, so that's going to be fun. Okay, down we come here. Now this is all pro mods. Look at this. This is fantastic. You've got the rumble strips to slow down, coming into a roundabout, which of course us British love roundabouts. It's not a roundabout, we're not interested. Roundabouts with lights on, yeah, we do like those as well. I hate roundabouts with lights on. See, there's nothing coming. Yeah, the lights are red, so we can't go. Here we go. Income 717 from Jonas. Jonas is kicking butt today, isn't he? I don't know, he must have had his shredded wheat for breakfast, because he is awesome today. Or he's going for a promotion, maybe. Is that what it is? Trying to impress the boss? Well, whatever it is, I'm suitably impressed at the moment. Well done, Jonas. Haven't seen anyone else pop up. But we'll give them time. There's another cyclist, motorcyclists. So yeah, one of the things I would say is I have a Steam group which is Taff and Exile Universe, which is TIEU. It's the TU. I don't know how we need to get a nice way of pronouncing that to get a nice acronym. I think TIU. So I've got a TIU Steam group, which is basically what we'll start to use a bit more. I started that ages ago, but never actually implemented it in any way. Even though, bless you, some of you actually joined it anyway, even before I even had an idea of what I was going to do with it. But I have an idea what I want to do with it now. I now want to use that as like the forum to have conversations about, you know, upcoming series, you know, get votes on various games, and for you guys to be able to nominate potential games for me to have a look at. You know, I'm not saying I would definitely do them, because obviously there's always cost, and if it doesn't appeal to me a lot, then I probably won't have the enthusiasm to do it, and then you probably won't enjoy the videos, so it's probably not worth it. So it's going to be video games that I'm really hyped about when I look into. Like Hitman actually gave me one the other day, and a suggestion which was Life is Feudal, which is like a medieval simulator, and I just read up about, looked it up on the YouTube videos. I went to the website, looked on Steam site, looked at the videos, read the comments, read all the posts. It's in early access, and it's got numerous issues, but it excited me. So I did actually purchase it, and I spent a good deal of time playing it. Right, let's try and get behind this truck. Whoa, don't. Why are you braking? Why are you braking? Oh! You didn't see that. What truck, eh? No idea what happened there. Some weird randomness. So yeah, check out the Steam group if you haven't. I'll put the links in the in my about section anyway. And basically that is where we'll have those conversations. I'll maybe when we come to the end of it, I'll throw up suggestions which I'm going to look at to do video series, and I'll get you to vote on them. We'll have a straw poll vote on there, so you can all go on there and vote which series you'd like to see next. Then also we'll have discussions about, you know, any tips and tricks. You can also put them in there. I also want them in the comments on YouTube, so you know, obviously there's only so much you can put in a YouTube comment. I just felt the wheel go ba-bum. Did I hit something? It's like a bit of roadkill or something. Was that what it is? I don't know. Anyway, we're going on, and there was no alert for any hitting anything, so we'll keep going. And yes, the main thing about that is it's got an event calendar, and in the event calendar we'll be putting our live streams, and I'll also be updating the days when we'll have the multiplayer sessions, where I'll probably be free myself up for 2, 3, 4 hours maybe, and we'll just get on a TeamSpeak server and do some multiplayer games or something like that. And that's probably going to be around Christmassy time, so we'll see how that goes as well. So yeah, check out the Steam group, and yeah, you'll be informed. That's what they say, isn't it? Keep informed. So that's good. So that's the stream. That's the Steam and stream. I've missed my turning. Bugger. Oh yeah, it says do a Yui. I can't do a Yui. We're coming into Dover, so I'll check the map. So I was too busy talking, I wasn't actually paying attention. Oh, we're just gonna have to drive through Dover and come out. Okay, it's not end of the world. It's gonna add a few more miles onto the clock. Oops, unless we can do a Yui there. No, I better not. Motorway police will be all over us. Highway agency and everything. Small little truck, isn't he? With a UPS. Hong Kong. Right, 30 miles an hour here. Having actually to slow down for speed. And that's how much this truck has improved since last time we hauled one of these tanks. Right, cruise past the speed camera. Coming into Dover. I thought we were going by ferry anyway, but no, that wants us to go by Channel Tunnel, which is fine. We could go by ferry, couldn't we? Whoa, we're getting some speed up down the hill. Steady on. Whoa, steady on, steady on, steady on, steady on. Alright, let's come into this lane. Ah, red light. Red light. You don't have to turn on the red light. Boom. So we're back. So the YouTube channel. Let's do our usual talk. We've done the stream. We've done the Steam. So YouTube. So yeah, B17 is coming to. Why do I start like that? Why didn't I start with Euro Trucker? Let's start with Euro Trucker. It's only polite as we're playing Euro Trucker. So Euro Trucker, still enjoying it. And American Trucker is not due out until next year. So we'll continue our building up of Exile logistics on Euro Trucker 2 with the various mods and everything. Now I had a look at the Scandinavian download content, or the DLC expansion, which they're looking to bring out. This is the SCS official one, not the Pro Mods one. So interestingly, vehicle crashed. What? I didn't see one. Oh, that one cut me up a little bit though, so I've gone out. Oh, I've got my wheels on off the ground. Hang on, what's gone on? That's okay. What's happened? Why can't I? I'm getting beeped. That should be fine. Why am I? I don't know. Maybe there was a car under it. Is it rubbing slightly? Okay. Let's try and back this trailer. Ah, stalled. No, we're wedged. No, we don't look wedged at all, do we? That is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're slightly on that raised curb. That should not be stuck in. Yeah, I know. Let's go straight then. Try and get those little wheels down. Ah, weird. Okay. Slightly glitchy roundabout there. Obviously I didn't do it very well anyway. I'm not going to blame the roundabout for everything that happened there, but it certainly didn't help matters, let's put it that way. So I need to keep an eye on that trailer a little bit more. I'll just go in my own little world and forget I've got a wide load with an Abrams tank sitting on top of it. Anyway, yes, I was looking at the Eurotruck Scandinavian official expansion, which is what we were talking about. Just about to touch on anyway. Now that's not due out until February next year, and obviously that is probably the same time when American Trucker comes out. So unless that kind of leads you to think American Trucker is going to be pushed back even further, and whatnot. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. He's stopping? Yeah, he seems to be going very quick. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Well, that seems a bit weird if they're working on an expansion pack for Euro Truck Simulator 2 and also the American Trucker. I know that the company itself has expanded, the design studio has expanded since the success of this game, which is fantastic. You know, everyone, you know, they've pumped out a really good game, and you know, people have actually shown their support by purchasing the game and continually playing it. And you know, there's still constant streams every day on this game. This game's 2 years old. And you know, when you get the likes of, you know, you got Dan from Nerd Cubed. He's, you know, he loves this game. But also when you've got people like Total Biscuit, who doesn't like this game at all, but he recognises that this is a very successful game and people really enjoy it. And you know, he says it's got a lot of good characteristics if you look at it, which you know, not his kind of game, but he can appreciate the mechanics and the production values of this game, which is pretty cool. So we'll see. I will probably get the Scandinavian update, even though we do have Scandinavia in the Pro Mods. Obviously that will probably be the case of Pro Mods will either, well, it probably won't work with it to begin with, but they may either take their Scandinavian part of the map away, which I doubt, or they may well look to merge the two together, which is probably more likely. You know, you wouldn't want to waste all that time and effort by just binning it. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll have a look at that anyway, which will be quite exciting. An American trucker, which will be super cool when it comes out. I've been watching a little bit of Ice Road Truckers. I'm a sucker for that program. I do get absolutely addicted to it. And now I've started watching, you know, the actual trucks themselves, trying to work out which American truck I want, because I've always thought I'd get a Kenworth. Always thought one, but I've been watching it and I'm thinking, I quite like the Western Stars, you know. I quite like the Western Stars. It's got a nice classic look to it, so I might get a Western Star. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait till we have to choose and enjoy that. That's going to be super exciting. I'm sure you're pretty pumped for it as well. But that, again, is probably not going to be till early part of next year sometime. I think February, again, was touted by Amazon, and I think I've pre-ordered through Amazon, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that turns out. But until then, we'll plod on. We've got Russia, we've got the rest of the Pro Mod, the Go East, and the normal map. We haven't even been down to Italy yet, have we? So, yeah, we've got plenty to see, so don't worry about running out of routes. This game is continually... I really enjoy it, as I say. I use it as my chill out. I finished work today, and then I went to play tennis, so because it was a lovely day in the UK today. Absolutely glorious, considering it's the end of September. And it's the beginning. It's October tomorrow. You know, it was absolutely wonderful day today in the UK. So we spent the evening playing tennis, which was really nice. Obviously, just come back, had a shower, and jumped on to a bit of Euro Trucker, and that's probably the perfect way to chill out in an evening. A bit of Euro Truck. So, yeah, really enjoying that. Ooh, okay, we're coming into the Channel Tunnel part now. So it's very quiet on the roads around here, isn't it? What's the time? It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, I expect it to be a little bit more busy than this. Never mind. Makes it easier for us. Let's just drop down a few gears. No entry for the first one. No entry for the second one. Entry for the third one. That'll do us. Right, slow down, go nice and wide. Oh, we've got some trucks queuing down there, have we? Oh, hang on, we run out of puff. Ooh. That should make it in. I went wide enough. Yeah, no problems at all. Wow, and this is really accelerating down the hill, so let's bit of Jake brake. Let's pop onto here, and let's go to Calais. Now, the Channel Tunnel goes all the way to Paris, doesn't it? So, why on earth? Actually, it would have been nice to go on the ferry. We could have got a bit of kit. Whoa! They drop us from a great height? What the hell happened there? Anyway. The engine's going, that's fine. What's the best way? Probably... Let's pull off this side. Nice and slowly, because we've got a nice big wide trailer, so we want to go all the way to the edge. Spin round. There we go. Nicely, we're out. Okay. So we're on French soil, we've got 3 hours to go, which is fine. And what were we talking about? We were talking about the YouTube, weren't we? Just going through that. So Euro Truck will continue to go because I really do still enjoy it, and you seem to still enjoy it as well. Unless you don't want to watch any more Euro Truck, then let me know, and that's fine. If people still watch it, but if you're just watching it for the sake of watching it, then okay, I appreciate that. But if you're not enjoying it, then let me know, and we'll always find something else to play. But I really enjoy it, and it still seems to be very popular on the old views counts anyway. We may or may not make it up here. Yes, we are now, look. The truck has got a bit of pride. It's refusing to go below 4 miles an hour. There we go. Yes, we're out. So this truck is a bit more pokey than the last one, which is much improved. Obviously, we had discussion about whether or not we want to get another truck, and I'm still kind of adamant I want to hang on until the new Mercedes comes out. So we'll probably hang on to this one until the new Mercedes comes out. I'm sure you'll be okay with that, because as soon as the new Mercedes comes out, you'll want to see the new Mercedes. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so that's Euro Truck done. B17. I've got to do the recording probably tomorrow night now. We should probably go out Saturday. And I think it's going to be mission 25 of our Squadron Commander series. So that may be the last mission in that series. I don't know. Obviously the single player campaign was only 25 missions. That was the American tour length. But I don't know when it comes to the Commander or Squadron Commander mode. So we'll have to see. Whoa! Okay, yes. I forgot the cars would be on a different side of the road. Concentrate as we come out here. I think I've just realised why I'm driving badly. I am sitting so close to the wheel. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to go wide, otherwise I'm going to hit that fence. Thanks, mate. Give me a couple of bips. I'm going to turn in here to Calais, to Paddy. Wow. Wow, how did I 5th? Oh yes, maxing out 5th. Let's give it a bit more juice on the 5th, then pop it into 7th, and that should, yeah, trudge along. But okay, we're going to have a downhill section, so as long as no cars block us in, and we should get quite a nice bit of speed up. Which is pretty cool. So B17, yeah, we may be coming to the end of that series. We don't know. We'll find out. If we are, then it'll. I'm sure I'll plan a biggish mission anyway, just in case it is the end. And if it's not, well, it's fine. It'll just be a big mission. Oh, it kicked up some dust on the inside. Then that's pretty cool. But we'll see how he goes. And that's been a really popular series. Don't panic. That is not going away forever. It's just going away for a short holiday while we try something else. Whoa, what the hell? What happened to this AI being improved? We've been hit at the roundabout, and that car should have pulled out, because it was the second car, and that should have pulled out. Honestly. It's too realistic, this AI. So as I said, B17, it will come to an end when this series comes to an end, possibly after the next mission, possibly a few more missions, don't know. But when it does, it will be put away for a short time. We will then be starting a Silent Hunter 5 series, which I say every week now, doesn't I? But it is getting ever so much closer now, and I really need to learn how to play Silent Hunter 5. So I'll probably be spending a lot of time learning how to play that, which would be good. It's a World War II submarine game, if you didn't know. Based in the, I think it's the North Atlantic. Silent Hunter. Silent Hunter 3 was North Atlantic. Silent Hunter 4 was the Pacific. I think for 5 they've gone back to the Atlantic, which is fine. That's what I like anyway. Income 6,140 from Georgia. Thank you, Georgia. It's good to see another driver's on the actually on the books today, pulling in their weight for a change. Well, not for a change. She's been a cracking acquisition for the company, so no problems there. Coming up to Tollgate. So yeah, as I say, Silent Hunter 5 will be taken over from B17, but don't worry, B17 will return after a short break, and we will probably be doing a single bomber mission, so another standard bomber tour, which should be pretty cool. Now, we need to get out of here pretty damn sharp, so we don't have the issue we had last week. Go. Where that thing came down on the trailer. Still don't know why that happened, but no, we're away. Pretty cool. So that's that. Firefighters 2014. That's coming to the end. I think we've probably got another 2 episodes of that, and then that will be done. I'm probably just going to drop that time slot because I'm running quite a few series, and I said I want to try and get down to 6, regular series, so 1 a day, and maybe the odd series video thrown in during the week as well. So Firefighter Simulator, got 2 more episodes, and then that's it. So that'll be another free time slot, which is pretty cool. What's what we've got? So we've done, that's 3 we've touched on. 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die continues to be popular, and I continue to love it. And we do the streams on it and everything as well, so that'll continue. We may need to start a new game soon because I'm worried that the just kind of look, 6 hours is fine, we've got plenty of time to get to the new destination. I'm just worried that the Feral Horde will not spawn with the old save game. So if that's the case, then we may need to restart, which is fine. It's going to happen anyway. We'll just have to put up for that when it comes. But that's continuing to grow, and as all the updates come out, it's pretty cool. Everyone seems to be enjoying it anyway, so that'll continue. What else we got? Survivor Series, The Long Dark. Yes, when I pumped a couple of videos out, it seems to be very popular. Real survival game against not zombies, not mutants, but just the elements, which is pretty cool. And obviously it's there's a train, look. Which is pretty cool. We'll continue that as long as I survive, basically. So yeah, there's 2 episodes down. If you haven't watched that and you don't know what happens, then check them out, and I may or may not be recording more, depending. Well, if you have, well, I won't do too many spoilers, but yeah, I did survive those 2 episodes amazingly, and so I will be doing some more recording on that soon. It's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. I've also done, thanks to all your comments and suggestions on that, I've looked at all the Steam forums and that, and I found a map, which is a bit of a cheat, but it's going to be quite useful, and it should just add a little bit more interest to it. Income 1104 by Jonas. Well, Jonas, you star, man. What a star. He's our star employee for the week. So that's pretty good. That'll go on as long as I survive, as I said. Far Sky, that's obviously they're only short little episodes anyway, so I really enjoy that little game, and that's going well. It's underwater survival. I've got another one lined up to go out this week already, so check that one out. So that'll continue. Obviously it's not one of the most popular ones, but it's only a short video anyway. It's only about 15 minutes when the daylight's there, so it's nice to just quickly fire them out, and there's no problems at all. What else do? We do the farming games. So Pro Farmer is coming to a close, as I said on today's video. If you've checked out, this is Tuesday the 30th, if you hadn't worked it out. So yeah, that is going to be put away for the winter, and we're going to start a new series of Agricultural Simulator 2013 next week on the USA West map, which will be pretty cool. Get to see Gallus again and all the fun we have with the crazy animals down on the agricultural sim farm. So that should be good. Starting next week, check it out. Farm Sim Glenmalure, really enjoying that. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really enjoy it. It's really quite nice and chilled and relaxed. So we'll continue to develop that farm and make it grow. And we also have Farm Sim 15 out. Well, it's a month, isn't it? It's a month to go. A month today it comes out, so that'd be pretty cool. We'll be doing a quick first impressions series on that, probably quite a short series. And also, this is going back to the Steam group. You'll be able to see that on the 31st of October, myself and Michael will be doing a multiplayer stream of Farm Sim 15. So come and check that out. That'll be Halloween. So it's an excuse to ignore all those knocks on the doors for trick-or-treaters. You can just say, watching a stream with Taff and Michael, a kick to the head. So that's more important than giving kids candy. At that time of night, you don't want to be giving kids that kind of sugar at that time of night. They won't sleep. That's how I justify it anyway. Go away! Anyway, so yeah, check that out. That'd be pretty cool. Another reason, obviously, to keep an eye on the Steam forums, because it'll have that stream in the calendar entry, which would be pretty cool. And is there anything else? London Underground Simulator. So we are coming to the end of the set missions for that, but there are literally hundreds of drive schedules. So each route has, you know, different time slots throughout the day, and they can all be driven. So I may throw that open to you guys to see if you want to see which ones you want me to do. There are literally tons of them. So, but it's proving quite a popular little series. So, and it's actually a very good game. It's kind of it's kind of not quite Euro Truck Simulator 2 quality, but it's not far off. It's got the game mechanics are solid. It's really enjoyable, and there's enough to keep you occupied. And I enjoy it anyway. So that's pretty cool. And I think that's probably all I do, isn't it? Is that all? Is that it? That sounds about right, doesn't it? Which is pretty cool. Obviously, we've got, as I said, Silent Hunter 5 going to be starting after B17. We've got Agricultural Simulator starting now that Pro Mods has been put to hibernation. And we're also going to have some Cliffs of Dover coming back as well, because it's been a long time since I've done Cliffs of Dover, and I need to get back on that. I've got an urge to get back into that as well. So they are 3 new series which will be starting very soon. There were also other games which have been suggested, like LA Noire, which is one I potentially would be very interested in doing. I know it's an old game now, but you know, it's still a good game. So yeah, it's probably one that I might look to do. And there's also I had an itching to download Mafia 2. I've got Mafia 2, and I played it on the Xbox years ago. Really loved it, and I had a really itching to actually download that again and play that. So I might do something like that, but maybe LA Noire will take that itch away from me. Okay, 46 minutes to go, and we've got one of our last hurdles, which is these toll gates. Driver Jana couldn't find. Oh, Jana, it's your first day, love, and you already cost me money. How much are you costing me? €691. Oh, Jana. Right, well, make a note of that for your employment review. Jeez. €46 paid. Oh, I'm just paying out all over the place now. Stay up, barrier, stay up. Okay, right. Every time I come to one of these, I get overtaken by a car transporter. That's a bit weird. Chug. So yeah, if there's any games that you would like to me to check out, feel free to head over to the Steam forum and drop them down in a discussion, and I will actually probably I wonder if I can raise a section where you can then just add them in. That'd be probably a lot more tidier, wouldn't it, than having random discussion threads all over the place. So we might look to do that as well. If I have missed one of the games I currently do, then I do apologise. It's just not coming to me at the moment. No, I can't think of another one. Okay, this truck's going to keep me in this lane, is he? Is that still a double lane? That's still a double lane, isn't it? So I can stay in this lane. Is that right? Yeah, I can. Good. Groovy. That van better not pull out. Don't pull out. Oh, it scares me. Whoa, slow car. Okay. We've got some momentum now, white car. Don't get in our way. Wow, everything's happening going through these junctions. Oh, we're okay. Right, let's come back into this lane. Honestly, I was signaling, and that white car decided to put his foot down to drive into the back of the trailer. Has that damaged it? I'll be furious if it has. Oh, hang on. Whoa, slow down. No, wrong button. Oh god, I'm rubbing the side now because I'm trying to faff around. No, thank goodness. That's fine. Right, let's put that back to there. Oh god, I'm all over the road. Look, the problem is my F7 is not on the F7 key because I think my track IR interferes with it. So it's actually on I've had to put it on the D-pad on my the gear stick. So it's a bit of a pain. Here's this white car that hit us. Go past, you bloody idiot. It's not been the tidiest of drives, has it? But we're here. We're here. 8 minutes away. You see the Eiffel Tower? Oh, there it is. You can just see it behind that tree. Oh, and then a truck drives in the blooming way. There, can you see the top of it? Just over there. It's not the best view, I grant you. But it also got Notre Dame, which is a lovely cathedral. The River Seine, beautiful. Paris, I've probably said this about a billion times. Paris has to be one of my favourite cities, actually. I've had some lovely times there. And it's a very beautiful city, and it's a very romantic city. Yeah, I guess it is, actually. Both times I was with my my then girlfriend, and well, both times I've been as an adult. I went back a couple of times when I was a kid as well. So yeah, it's a lovely time. If you ever get a chance to go to Paris, check it out. It's a lovely city. Okay, got a truck on the outside, which probably means I need to be in that lane because he's going to come alongside and not let me out. Honk, honk. Should we try our horn in the tunnel? Oh, that's it's that Volvo. Have you seen that? The Volvo trucks. They've got the two. Whoops, hit the curb. They got the Volvo trucks, and they got Jean-Claude Van Damme between them. Have you seen that advert? It's pretty cool. My driving is atrocious. I know it is. But we're almost here. As I said, haven't been comfortable with the game. Hang on. Damn it, I am in the wrong lane. No, I'm not. I can just blast past these cars here, and that truck wasn't moving for some reason, then I can get into this lane. Sussed it. Okay. Can we see the Eiffel Tower over there? Yeah, there's the Eiffel Tower. Right, we're going to go this way. Now, towards Christmas, I may touch on this next time when we have a bit more time on Euro Truck, but towards Christmas I've got hopefully I'll be in a position to do quite a special video. It's going to be on the aircraft theme. Whether or not there's the Seine, look, there's the Seine, beautiful. Whether or not I can get it done in time is going to be a little bit pushing hard to try and get it done, but I do have 11 days holiday I need to take before the 1st of December, because that's when our holiday rolls over. So I've got 2 days holiday, 2 weeks holidays worth in the next 2 months. So I could either have a week a month, but what I'll probably do, first 2 weeks in November, because we're going to have that stream on the 31st of October, I'm thinking, don't you turn, whoa! What are you doing? God, it's my right of way, you can't just turn like that. Look, I've gone really sharp now and struggling to get this curb, bouncing on the curb. Now I've clipped the fence. Bloody parish drivers. Right, I'm gonna have to come rub these cars really close. Make them really. No, go on, just go past. Can you go past? No, you're not gonna go past? Damn it. Right, let's try and. Oh, I don't want to hit them with the trailer edge. Oh, where? Oh, wee! We're through. There's the Eiffel Tower. There's a better view of the Eiffel. Not the crane, just there where the front mirror is. You see that? There it is. Yeah, in all its splendour. Wow, this has not been a great run. It really hasn't. But we are getting there, and we have been pulling a heavy load, and fingers crossed. Oh, that's a brake. Ugh. That was heavy braking, but we made it. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I've got 2 weeks which I can really try and settle down on one of my other little projects I'm working on, which would be super exciting if it gets going. Really, I'm just still playing around and trying to get things to work. But if I can get that video out as like a promo demo video of something I've been working on, it'll be pretty sweet. And then if I can actually get the product out, it will be amazingly sweet. But yeah, stay tuned for a little bit more info on that mysterious thing I've just mentioned. Okay. Oh, geez, you want me to park with... You're not asking much, are you? Right, let's get this spun round. Now, was it between the orange one? Is that the one? It's not looking great, is it? It's not too bad, but we better stop. We'll straighten out a little bit. Oops, bang my head on the mic, sorry about that. If you heard the bong. Let's just see, can I get the angle of the dangle right? Oh, no, a bit this way. Steady, steady as she goes. Aye, aye, Captain. Steady as she goes. Okay. Tongue's out, so I can't speak, so I bite my tongue off. There we go. Boom! There you go. That is a bit of sweet parking. I'm happy with that. Achievement progress. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know. An Abrams tank delivered from Cambridge to Paris, 262 miles, 8 hours, 48 minutes, 354.9 litres of fuel consumed. Base reward, €9,891, 422 XP, proficiency level 19, €2,818. High value cargo rank 6 is €2,697 and 75 XP, and 45 XP for parking the trailer superbly. Total of €15,406 and 542 XP, and we're still moving up to level 20. Boom! So here we are, 168 grand in the bank, and we are in Paris. So hopefully next time we should be able to get some jobs. Hey, oh god, more tanks. Oh no, hang on, wait, we're in Paris. Boom. So we got Bergen. Oh, I bombed that the other day, didn't I? Bergen, did I? Or did I? Oh, no, I wouldn't have done. No, that's Norway. I want to bomb Norway. I just recognised that. Milano. Oh, we could go to Italy. It's not technically where. Obviously, this will probably change. So we need to sleep anyway. But we got Salzburg, Austria. That's going the right way. Bordeaux's going the wrong way. Although we haven't been to Bordeaux, and that's 75 tons. Good God, no. Petrol to Bern, Mannheim, Calais, been to Calais, Valdez, she's in, she's there. You can't trust this map anyway, so see they got yeah. Anyway, it's got Verona in Italy, got Praha in Czech Republic, Osnabrück, Orleans, Düsseldorf, Hamburg, Croydon. Okay, so we'll probably maybe drop down to Italy and then come up through Hungary into Rusky land, which would be pretty cool. So there we go, guys. Another, I was going to say successful Euro Truck Simulator journey, but we got 8% damage because of some weirdness. But we've driven 17,000 miles in total. That's quite impressive. So there we go. Another one down, ticked off, more cash in the bank, and we are heading east finally. As long as there's not an update and we get reset to Cambridge, that'd be great. I might actually, can I transfer myself to the Dresden branch? That might be a little bit easier, mightn't it? But we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching. Please put your thoughts and comments in the section below, and check out the Steam group, as I said. Also, follow, if you like to, if you got Twitter, you're a tweeter, then hit my follow on Twitter, and you'll get notification of all the videos and the streams when they come out. And hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and join me next time for more Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I'll see you later.